Hi, Sharon Brennan here, Cottage Lane Stamper. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from the U.S. And today I wanted to show you one of the fun suites from the 2021 July to December mini catalog. This is the catalog there. And this suite, let me see if I can find the page number. Yep, page 9. Sorry, well anyway, this is the suite. It's called the Gingerbread and Peppermint suite, and I love this suite. It is so homespun and so much fun. The ideas are just kind of swirling around in my head. It's a little overwhelming, but included in the suite. And if you love the suite, buy the suite with one number. It is 156275. Don't do what I did. I actually bought, I didn't buy all of the suite, and now I'm buying parts of it as I go along. So I first started out buying the, let me zoom in here a little bit. The gingerbread bundle, and then I bought the pillow box dies and the DSP. Well, now I just bought the Memories and More pack too. I just bought the craft paper, and I should have bought the other 4 elements too. I didn't buy the ribbon because I have red ribbon. So you can do whatever you want. If you buy the whole suite, you save 10% on everything. Let me zoom out a little bit again. So you would get everything for 10%. If you buy the bundle, and that's only while this catalog is in effect, which expires the end of December or January 2nd, I believe, you save 10% so on the bundle. And I always buy the bundles. So anyway, I wanted to walk through the suite with you and just show you a few of the things. This is the stamp set. It's photopolymer. Oops. There. And they now do something different. They actually print the stamps on the back of the insert for the stamp set. And then you have a little plastic sheet that goes on top of it. They actually come with a window sheet and this plastic sheet. And it's got this really pretty icing border stamp. One of the, a single of the Starlight Mint candies, and then a grouping of the candies. I think they're just different Christmas candies, so you can stamp all 3 of them at once. And then it's got a stamp for the snowflake and the bell and the ornament. And it's got some really cute sentiments. I just want to mention one thing before I go on. If you happen to have bought the Jolly Gingerbread paper pumpkin kit last November, it had these cute little treat boxes in it, and you can cut them apart and make cards out of them, and had some cute little embellishments. But it was a gingerbread theme also, so it's got some cute little gingerbread like icing stamps and some sentiments. So if you have that, this paper, it's not available anymore, but if you have it, it pairs really well with this suite. I just wanted to mention that because I am myself going to be using it together. So anyway, it's got all these sentiments. I love sending you peppermint kisses. I have ideas for that already. Happy holidays. You're the icing to my gingerbread. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. And I love this set. Like I said, I'm going overboard with ideas. Here's a card, one card that I just made this morning. And I used some of the DSP and stamped, well, and stamped this. I'm going to go into that in more detail in a minute. Then if you get the dies, there's, I don't know how many dies are in here. Ton. Let me see. I'm sure it says in the, it actually says on this little insert I've got in here, which I didn't pull out. But these are the dies. So it will tell you how many are on here. There are 20 dies. Isn't that amazing? 20 dies. It's incredible. It has a die for the gingerbread icing, or you can do this separately. It has an outline die for the star, or the snowflake, I'm sorry, and then a snowflake that you can stamp and cut out, or you can just stamp the snowflake independently. Same with this ornament and the star and the bell. It has two of the smaller dies for the Starlight Mints and two of the medium-sized ones, and then one larger one. So you could cut this one out with this larger one. I can pick it up. Or, and my mind is just swirling, there's so many things with this that you could do. It's got the medium-sized Starlight Mint and the small ones. And then here's another smaller one. And then it has the die to cut out these three together. So if you stamped them all in one color, you could actually just die cut these all out at once. Just amazing. So that is just, like I said, my mind is swirling. I'm going to just set those aside. And then the other die set that you can pair this with is the pillow boxes, the mini pillow boxes. And here are some of the pillow boxes that I made. This is with the DSP, the Gingerbread and Peppermint DSP, and I die cut some of the DSP and stamp this and cut it out with the label that's in here. So you have a die for cutting the pillow box, and they open like this, and these little buenos fit in here perfectly. Of course, you could put something else in there, Ghirardelli mints or candies, a little present, just a lot of things you could do. Here's another pillow box that I made with it, and I die cut a piece of red separately and lined the back of this. This is with craft paper, and these are some of the little flowers that I cut out, and I used the tag here on this one, and I think I use this tag on this one here. This tag will die cut. I don't have that one handy, and this one will also punch holes in the top. So if you line these up, this will punch holes, and this one will make little cuts, like a scallop cut in the top of your pillow box. And then this is the one that I used on this one for the peekaboo effect. And then here's another one I used. I just die cut some of this DSP with this label, stamped the sentiment, cut it with this label, and then I cut some of the larger flowers in one color and some of the smaller ones in red. I kind of did both. I did white and red. White and red. So, if that makes sense. So, I mean, there's a lot you can do with this set. And then pairing it with the stamp set and the other dies is just limitless. Let me tell you, it's just amazing. So, those are the stamps and the die sets. Now, I'll leave this out because I have more to show you with that. So here is the DSP, and it's gorgeous. It's got the candies that you can die cut or use it as a background. The only die one that does not have a die is this little like a mitten, and that you can fussy cut. It's pretty easy, but you can die cut the star with this and the candies. You can die cut with these. So, and it's like that on all of this paper. So you get 12 different patterns, 6 by 6, and it's double-sided, and 4 sheets of each pattern. So this one has the almost like a fence to me on the back. This has got a really pretty polka dot, and then it has like scalloped icing and a nice check and some more icing effect, or even kind of a lace. You could cut this in strips and use that on a card. This is the same one. I tried to get one of each. And this tree you would have to hand cut also, but it's pretty easy. And then it has a strip of little candies that you could use as a border on something. So, and if you notice here in the corners, there's little spatters of like your cookie sheet, you know. You know how they get after a while after you use them, and they're just never as shiny as they used to be. Anyway, I looked at that first because it's on this one too, and I thought, oh my gosh, what happened? Did I spritz something on there? But no, it was the DSP. And so this is like icing also, and you could cut this in borders. And then it's got some cute candies that you can die cut with the dies. This is another kind of icing pattern and a nice stripe on the back. Here's another stripe. And more candies. This is the candy or the DSP I used for this box. So it goes really well with the Sending You Peppermint Kisses. Another plaid. And I'm going to go back to this in a minute. It's got some more snowflakes and the ornaments and more candies to die cut. And like a petty point pattern and more things that you can die cut. And another one that's similar but has icing on the back. This is tiny little ornaments and snowflakes that you can die cut. And then another plaid. And then this has a lot of little Starlight Mint candies on it. And then another icing pattern. And then also in the suite, well, before I go any further, I'll finish what I want to say about this. These are the different sheets of DSP that have the things that you can die cut. And they are similar, but all a little different. So this has got the bells, but these are white, and these are like the gingerbread color. And here are some gingerbread ornaments, and then here's some more ornaments. So these are brown like a gingerbread cookie, and these are white and green and red. And then here are some more stars. So they actually look like a cookie, I think, with a little brown around the edge. And then the trees, of course, I said you would die cut those. But you've got so many different selections that you can use. So I don't know how many, I've not counted how many different cookies that you can cut up. I'm just going to call them cookies because that's what they look like. But I don't know how many you can get from each, from the whole pack of paper. And then they have this beautiful gingerbread pattern background too. And then you can also get the craft paper that's 6 by 6, and it's a nice heavy craft paper. And then if you stamp on this with your stamps, and what I would do personally, if you want like a cookie effect with the white icing, I would stamp with Versamark and then heat emboss it with a white embossing powder. So and then sponge around the edge with like early espresso or soft suede, and you could get a nice gingerbread cookie looking ornament. Then I also bought, and this is where my mind is just going to go overboard, I bought the Memories and More pack because I don't know, I have this thing about cooking and cards. So usually if there's something related to cooking, I will buy it. But it's got these cute little cooling rack overlays. I think they're just adorable. There's 3 that are, I think they're black or bronze, and then 3 that are silver. And in the Memories and More pack, I'm going to go through the cards separately. But then you also get the 2 part cards of stickers. So these are adhesive backed, and it's got these cute little oven mitts and the pancake turners. And I know everybody calls those spatulas, but that's not what a spatula is, actually. I took cooking, so you learn the difference. If you ask for a spatula, you do not get that. And it's got these stars, or snowflakes, I should say, and these little trees and a star, and then some other silver foil, and then some silver foil scalloping. So you get 2 sheets of that, and 2 sheets of some sentiments that are adorable, and another oven mitt. So 2 of that. And like I said, this card set is just limitless. This whole suite is just overwhelming. So I was going to do some cards, and then my mind kind of went, you got fried, and with ideas, so I just stopped to do this kind of overview of the suite itself. So we've got, let's see, I think 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 that are like this, that you could just cut down and put on a card, real quick and easy card. Or you have a background here with a stripe on it. And then this is a cute idea. You've got some 2 different kinds of, let's see if I can sort them out here. Recipe, you could use these as recipe cards, or you could put it on a card and do a sentiment. You do have some recipe cards that you could give as a gift, and maybe put them in a bag with some cookies and give the whole thing as a gift along with the recipe. I think, and then it's got some cute patterns on the back. So those are adorable. And just really fun. If you know somebody that loves to cook, this would be a great way to give a gift. And then for making Christmas memories, say you're making cookies with your grandchildren, you can take some pictures and put them on these little cards. So you can have these as like a background for scrapbooking or a card. And then you could use this as a layer on a card. And here's another one that has an ornament. You could put a little sentiment in there and use this as a layer. And if you have a little granddaughter or daughter, your sugar and spice and everything nice. Oh, you can give that as a gift or on a card to a friend. And it's got some more of the icing in here. You could actually cut these in strips too and use them as embellishment on a card. And these are cute, made with love. So this would be adorable, I think, on a bag of cookies. And then here's another side that you can use as a layer for a card. And let's see what we've got. It's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas. And another one that you could use as a layer. And the last one is just a little, maybe a little bit of journaling and a scrapbook. Or you could do it on a card, write your own sentiment, and then another layer. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different patterns, and 6 of each. So what is that? 36 of these 3x4 cards. You get 12 recipe cards or backgrounds. You get 2 layers of the 2 sheets of stickers with sentiments and a little oven mitt and some little candies. And you get 2 sheets of the pancake turners and the oven mitts, and then the foil embellishments. And oops, we have this 4x6 card that has a cute Christmas cookie on it, or the background, the layer background that looks like gingerbread. And then of course my favorite is the little foil cookie sheets. So just so much in this suite. The ideas are endless, so zoom out a little bit there. Memories and More, Pillow Box, the gingerbread dies, the gingerbread stamp set, the pillow box, and I didn't even touch on the whole suite because I just bought a few pieces of it here and there, and now I wish I did buy the whole thing. And the craft paper, and the DSP. Where did I set it? And all the different patterns of DSP. So it's, if you love Christmas, you love gingerbread cookies, you love cooking, or you just like to do something fun, this is the perfect suite, I think. So I want to thank you for stopping in. Oh, here's one of the cards that I made, and I just die cut one of the ornaments from the DSP and stamped some candies on there, and this is stamped in with Versamark, and then I used a white embossing powder. You could use a white craft ink and stamp it. I've found that it doesn't stamp as dark as I would like it, unless you use like a Stamparatus and stamp it multiple times. But I love the heat embossing. So anyway, I want to thank you for stopping in today. I hope you enjoy this. And remember, it's in the July to June. It's in the July to December mini catalog 2021, and it's on page 9. An overview and all the different items in the suite are on page 10, or on page 9, and the overview is on page 8. Anyway, thank you for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed this, and take care, and may God bless you. If you don't have a demonstrator, I'd be honored to be yours. So thank you, and if you enjoyed this, thumbs up please, and share. Take care. God bless.